on the neck first. So let's bring the chin down to chest, looking down. Then we'll start to make circles with our nose. Big breath in, just circle up. Wake the nose up, open up the chest. You can bring the shoulder blades in together. Then on the exhale, circle down. Chin falls down to chest. And then just relax here for a moment. Let the weight of your head stretch the neck a little deeper. And then we'll take a big breath in. Long breath out. Let's look down to the left side. Take a big stretch here. We'll circle up. Look down to the right side. We'll come back to center. We'll do the opposite direction for the circles. So coming up the other way. And then relaxing down, relaxing the shoulders, the jaw. On the inhale, your spine gets longer, head reaches up. On the exhale, we just relax and release all the tension. You can wiggle the fingers. Take another big breath in. Long breath out to relax here. Look down. On your next inhale, you can face forward, roll the shoulders out so our head is over heart, heart is over pelvis. Let's grab the strap. The strap is great when we're trying to work out the shoulders. We're just going to grab in the middle, so about shoulder width apart. So big breath into reach. On the exhale, bring it overhead. So another inhale to reach overhead. And then on the exhale, bend the elbows, bring the thumbs back. Strap behind the head if that feels good, or just find your range of motion. Inhale to reach. Exhale to bend. Open up the chest with the exhale. Take one more big inhale in. And on the exhale, let's bring the strap in front of us. And then we'll just relax it down. Relax the shoulders, roll them out. So instead of using the strap, we're just going to use our hands with our range of motion. So we're going to bring our left arm out wide. So left thumb is facing up. And then you find your range of motion. So if it's at a 90-degree angle, or you can come all the way back. I'll turn around so you can see my fingertips touching my neck. And then we're just going to focus on this arm here. So if you need a little bit more stretch, you can bring the other arm and place the palm on the elbow. Try not to push down too much, but just using gravity and the weight of our hand to bring arm down just a little bit more. So we're stretching out our forearms here, our triceps. Take a big breath in to open up the chest. Exhale to release all the arms. Relax, release. Let's do the other side. So right hand comes out wide and then comes up and over. So find where it feels good for you. And if you want more of a stretch, you can use the other arm to help. Take another big breath in, you're doing great. On the exhale, relax and release. So now we're going to focus on bringing them under. So left hand out wide, thumbs facing down, and then this time we come with fingertips on the lower back. So option if you want to inch up your spine, just creating a little bit more stretch. We'll just relax the other arm here. Another big breath in. On the exhale, relax and release the arm by the side. Roll the shoulders out. And we'll do the other side. So Left arm out wide, thumb faces down. And then we bring the arm out behind us. Fingertips can come on the lower back, or you can bring them up your spine to give a little bit more stretch. Find what feels good for you. Open up the chest. Take another big breath in. And on the exhale, relax and release. Bring the arms by the sides, roll the shoulders out. Let's bring our knees together where we are, and then we're going to come on our hands and knees. So with wrist underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, tops of the feet on the mat, we're going to spread our hands, our fingertips out wide. Big breath in. To drop the belly, lift the head and tailbone. Exhale to round the back, look towards the navel. Just continue to move with your breath, dropping the belly on the inhale, opening up the chest. Exhale to round the back. Look towards the navel. You can press into the palms for a big shoulder stretch. Feel free to create some movement with your hips, sway side to side, back and forth. Find what feels good. So you keep breathing. I'm going to talk you through a breathing technique. It's called lion's breath. So on our exhale, when we round our back on our cat pose, we're going to open up our mouths. You can let your tongue out. We're just going to breathe. Big sigh. So take another big breath in for cow. Drop the belly. Exhale one more time. Do a lion's breath. Let's come back to a neutral position with a flat back. Take a big breath in. As we bring the knees separated, separate the knees, bring the toes together. And then an option to use our bolster for our child's pose here. You can keep your knees over, or your hips over knees, or hips over ankle, as we just relax our torso onto our bolster. You can script your fingers towards the top of your mat, or you can open up your chest by bending the elbows. If you're laying on a cheek, let's look the other way, stretch out the other side of the neck. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, let's slide the wrist underneath the shoulders. You can move the bolster. Take your time. We'll keep the knees separated. If they're off the mat, you can just gently inch them back onto the mat for comfort. And then we're going to stretch out our shoulders again. So left hand comes on ribs. Big inhale in as we reach towards the ceiling. Open up the chest. And on the exhale, left hand comes in between the right hand and knee. Right hand reaches towards the top of your mat. Both arms are straight. And then we just relax our head down to the mat, relaxing into this twist. Focusing on the breath. breath in. Exhale to bring the right hand underneath the shoulder, press yourself back up into hands and knees, and then we'll do the other side. So just readjust yourself for a moment. Make sure the wrists are underneath the shoulders. And then on your next exhale, we'll take the right hand on the ribs, reach it up towards the ceiling. Exhale to bring right hand in between left hand and knee. Left hand reaches up to the top of the mat. Big breath in. And on the exhale, left hand comes underneath the shoulder, press ourselves back up into hands and knees. And then we can bring our knees together. We're going to come on our forearms, slowly come down into our stomachs. You can just relax here. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. You can place a cheek on the mat. And we'll make sure our legs are together, tops of the feet on the mat. So, trying to use our lower back muscles. Try not to push too much with the hands. We'll take a big breath in as we lift the head up, open up the chest. Exhale to relax and release. We'll just come down onto a cheek. On your next inhale, let's come up, cobra pose, big breath in. And on the exhale, relaxing back down. Let's interlace the fingertips behind the back. And then as we press the hands away from our chest, we're lifting everything up, lifting the legs, lifting the head, opening up the chest here for a breath. And on the exhale, slowly relax and release. You can unravel the hands, bring the arms back down by the sides. Another deep breath in. And on the exhale, place the hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to press ourselves back up into hands and knees. So with knees under the hips, we're going to inch the hands forward closer towards the top of our mat. Give our torsos lots of room for downward facing dog. So spread the fingertips out wide, really press into the palms here, and then we're going to tuck the toes, send the hips up into a downward facing dog. So you can bend one knee, root into the opposite heel. This is called walking the dog. This stretches out our hamstrings. You can press the mat away from you. That helps keep your spine long. Take another big breath in. And on the exhale, let's start to walk towards the middle of the mat. Hands walk back, and we're in a forward fold. We can take a moment to rock side to side if that feels good. Generously bend the knees. Take another big breath in to come to center. Bend the knees, and on the exhale, slowly roll out. Roll out the shoulders. Just stand here for a moment. You can gently bend the knees. Raise the head up. Shoulders roll down and back.